We're back to working on the Simplicity. If you remember last time, we got it to turn over after fixing the sticking starter, so that's good. The tire's still down, as you can see. But this time, we're going to see if we can get it to run. And we're going to check the spark, the compression, and the fuel, if we can somehow get to the carburetor, because it's right in the front there, so we might have to take off the hood. But yeah, let's get right into it. First step is going to be getting the battery inside this mower so we can turn it over with the starter and so we can see how the things are thinging. And by things, I mean spark plug.
Oh.
Ooh, throttle.
Oh, can you move the battery?
Now the throttle's all the way up. It's fancy.
Can you move the battery?
There we go. Let's just put the toolbox on the tractor right there. Ooh, now you have two ratchets. Ratchets. Well, I mean, you probably wouldn't want to use the two ratchets, but.
Alright, so I want to do positive first.
I'm going to take the spark plugs out while he's doing the battery.
Okay. Because we're going to test. Oh, we're going to turn on and test the spark before we try to ignite it with gas.
Yeah.
Can you slide this up? I'm having trouble moving the boot off the bolt. Are your hands cold?
No. Let's go 13/16 spark plug wrench. Because it seems pretty big. Alright, where's the spark plug? Here it is. Alright, what size spark plug? That's righty tighty. Wait, I think. Right? That's left.
I feel like this. I can keep twisting this. It doesn't feel tight, but
Alright.
I think I'm just going to disintegrate the nut if I do that.
Yeah.
Boot over.
Alright, so speaking of good signs, this spark plug is moist, which is not a very good sign. It just shows the water's been in the motor. But it looks like a meh color. The ashy color of the electrode, that's the thing in the middle, means it's been running lean. So it hasn't been getting enough fuel. So that's nothing new. Because we haven't been able to get it to get fuel. But, yep. Alright, so we're going to put that back in there and put it up.
Sounds right.
No, I just didn't loosen it enough with the wrench.
How are you going to test the spark?
Alright, so what we do,
We forgot the voltmeter.
that's not how to test the spark, but okay. Come on, little spark plug. I know you've probably been in this engine for 2+ years, but alright, so this one's a lot more the same. These look like they were put in pretty recently to when this tractor stopped working because it's very clean. So that's good. There's still some of that chalky color on the electrode, but that's not bad. In fact, that's good. And plus, they're fairly even.
Okay,
So how we do this? That was strangely Australian.
Oh, I forgot the sheet too.
So how we're going to do the spark test is we have to put these against the ground, so like this tin right there, and then we'll watch for a spark. Plus, it'll get whatever water or moisture's in that cylinder out of it.
So I'm gonna.
So we'll
attach
do
the
that.
Negative terminal.
Yep, and it also can't fire with the spark plugs out. And then we'll do a compression test, because if we get this actually up and running, that'd be pretty cool. So I think we'll check that side first.
I'm gonna tighten with the wrenches. Did you see where I put it?
Actually, no. Let's do this side. Okay. So we'll see how that is. Yeah.
Fit on there.
All right. So once you've got the battery, we'll do that. All right. So
All right. So that's pretty firm.
it can't fire, so I don't think we're gonna open the door for this one.
Do you have your key?
No.
Yeah. So I don't get the key, the voltmeter.
Why do we need the voltmeter?
I'd like to know.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Um,
So I'll go grab the voltmeter, and then we will be back. Alright, we got the key, and I've got you zoomed into this spark plug over here to see if we've got fire from that one. Alright, so we're just gonna put it in there.
Here.
Alright,
Ready?
let's see if we've got spark on this side. Hit it.
It's not doing anything. What am I forgetting? PTO.
What's PTO that we're missing?
Battery. This is why we need the voltmeter.
What battery's good.
I don't think the battery is good, actually.
What do you mean?
Maybe I didn't get it on good enough, because, like, the lights, nothing's turning on. Or wait. Oh, that's funny. This is the control for the deck.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, so I just took the battery.
So that's fun. Well, did you tighten this one enough, do you think?
I don't think so. Does it wiggle?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully that's it. The rustiness.
Yeah. The solenoid's bad. I'm going to be sad. But it worked last time, so hopefully not terribly, terribly bad.
Okay, that's okay there.
So let's put the strap on here. Alright. And we've got the negative cable in there.
Alright.
Alright.
So I'm going to sit again.
So, alright. I'll check the spark. And we'll just bump it at first to see if it turns over. Alright, we got it. Alright. We got spark on that side. Alright. And spark on that side.
Okay.
Alright, we got spark.
So it's just fuel.
So that's awesome. So we're just not getting fuel somehow. Alright, can you take the key out so that's safer?
Yep.
And I'll put these spark plugs back in.
I'm going to put the key
That is
in.
great news.
Do you want to test the compression before?
That's true. We gotta test compression.
So wait, you said test compression with the starter turning it? Or with the fan
Yeah,
turning
with the starter turning it.
Okay.
So, I haven't actually used one of these.
Show 'em how
Actually,
big it is.
this one is specifically a space age compression tester, so you know it's going to be good. But I've only seen videos of people using these. I'll be learning right with you.
Does it screw into the spark plug?
So, this appears to be the instruction manual,
Check it out.
and this is the actual tool here.
Tester. Instruction manual. 1 page.
Okay, so this little rubber thing goes into the hole. And then we look at the
These are general instructions.
PSI.
Run the engine until it is normal operating temperature. Loosen all spark plugs 1 or 2 turns and crank engine. Do not attempt to start engine. 5 to 10 seconds. This will blow out any dirt around the base of the spark plug so it doesn't fall into the cylinder. Carefully remove all spark plugs. So it's just saying try to keep your engine clean.
well, I mean, like, we can't really get it up to operating temperature because
It doesn't start.
it doesn't start.
So maybe it's not useful. Crank the engine until you go through 4 compression strokes. Each compression stroke, the gauge will pulse slightly. Note the reading of the first and last stroke. Be sure the battery is fully charged and the starter is in good condition and cranks the engine at normal speed. Low cranking speeds make which this is.
Alright. Well, we'll be able to see if we actually have compression. So if it, like, goes up.
Oh,
So what's a good rating?
The engine is in good condition if the first stroke is 50 to 70 pounds. Last stroke was within manufacturer specifications.
Okay.
Difference between cylinders is less than the amount specified by manufacturer. This is a car one for a 4-cylinder, isn't it?
4-cylinder or more, yeah.
Manufacturer specifications are not available. Refer to the table on your tester.
Oh, here we go. Alright, compression ratio. 8.0, 140 psi, 9.0, 160, 10, 180, and 11.0 if you got a real race car, and you should be at 200 psi. This is not a race car, but it should have about probably 8 for compression ratio.
Pounds or what?
PSI. Well, no. It's the compression ratio. So here's how compression ratios work. So, well, I'm not entirely sure, like, how to word this properly. But so it's a 8-to-1 compression ratio. So the air gets smushed to 8 times the tininess of what it was. So 1/8 of what it was. So that's an 8-to-1. So then you get bigger and bigger. So then a 10-to-1 is 1/10 of how big the air was. And the more compression you get, the bigger the boom, and the more power your engine can make.
Cool.
So yeah.
And it doesn't matter that we have a spark plug off this side because they're separate cylinders.
Yep.
That's a dumb question. But
Not really.
So you want to hold that up tight to it?
Okay.
I'm going to put
Make
the
sure-
key in when you tell me to.
Make sure I've got it seated in properly. Alright, try it.
You got to get the key oriented the right way. 3, 2, 1.
I'm not in the hole.
Okay, it didn't move.
I was next to the hole. It didn't move. Hold on, let me see where the hole is, actually. So, hole is back there. Try it again. Whoa! I let it loose a little bit. Alright, so
it pushed it out?
this is where we're at.
Oh, cool.
So we're at 80.
So there's compression.
So,
I guess.
well, like 80.
Is red good or bad? Is blue getting higher? Or
Well,
lower?
it's not a car, so
Yeah.
I have no idea. Also, how do we get it back to 0?
You can Google it. Blow in it. I was joking. Alex, that's really gross. Don't do that.
Okay. We could try the other side to see what we get over there.
Sure.
Or we could just look at the manual for how to reset it first.
Crank the engine, be sure the battery should offset. This is specific. Press the rubber cone firmly into the spark plug. After reading gauge, depress the valve pin in the end of the nose cone to release the pressure. So you may need like a screwdriver or...
I've got a screwdriver. Alright, that was weird. Perfect.
That's cool.
Awesome.
That works better than I thought.
Alright, let's do the other side. Alright, now we're on to this side. Let's make sure I'm in this hole here. Alright, give me the countdown again.
You gotta move your elbow.
Ow.
Sorry.
Alright. Contact.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, stop.
Nothing?
We're at
10?
about, what would you say that is, like 35?
That might be our problem.
That's our low compression cylinder. Probably. Okay, let's try this one again, because I'm not sure if I was like entirely on the hole. Alright, try it again. Stop. Yep, so that's like 30, 20-ish.
Do you want to try the other one more time, just for consistency?
Yeah, let's get the other one. Hey, look, the lights turn on. That's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me get it in here. Oh, wait, shoot, I forgot to reset it.
Did you?
Yep. This is cool.
3, 2, 1.
Stop. That's the difference.
What is it?
So we're at about 70.
Yeah. Huh.
So that's different.
We
So
don't-
where would we be losing that compression from? So we got this on that side and 30 on the other.
Who's that?
We can see if it runs with the low compression in one cylinder. Either that or maybe a valve's not seating properly.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you remember from last time when you were beatboxing to the valve train, we were noticing that one cylinder was making all sorts of noise. So we can, I don't know how we'd check that, but at least we found which one was doing that because it has low compression. So I think that's probably valve train related.
So
It's
I don't-
letting some air past the valves.
What about like head gaskets and those things with that?
That would do it.
Anything?
That would probably make more sense, actually. But it could also be the rings. So I don't know. So we can probably try to get it to start with the low compression on this cylinder because it's at least making compression. And that one can drag this little engine along.
Doesn't sound the
We'll
healthiest,
also
but we'll
see-
try it.
We'll also see if this engine can cure itself like so many other engines and gets that compression back. But before we do that, we don't have fuel. Well, last time anyway, we were looking at it and we did not have, like, we were cranking it. And now we know we have spark. And, like, we probably have air because air is all around us.
I feel like it drains the fuel, so this fuel filter is pretty dark.
So, there is
there's
fuel
fuel in
in the filter.
yeah.
Alright, so now that we've crashed and burned with the camera thing, let's make sure that we have fuel up at this little hose here. Because we're not sure if this has a fuel pump, but it would make a lot of sense seeing as this has to go upwards. So,
Do you want us to put the spark
Yeah.
plugs back in?
Yeah, we should probably put the spark plugs back in too. Well, I mean, like, if we don't want it to fire, we should keep them out.
If we're doing fuel.
But if we're doing fuel, like,
Okay, I'm looking at your idea.
pop. That's such a satisfying noise, though. Coming out of the boot. Oh, this is a 5/8 spark plug. That's why I had to do most of it with my fingers. Much better.
This noise is really good.
Huh? Both of them do.
Oh, there it is.
Wee. Righty tighty. Actually, I should finger tighten that before. And make sure to put the spark plug that was on your side in.
Well, can
I mean, I'm not sure how we
the
could
wrench?
have gotten that messed up.
The socket wrench at your knee? Or do you want to use it first?
Well, have you finger tightened it in?
It's all the ways.
Alright, awesome. You use that, I'll finger tighten as far as I can.
Okay, just snug.
Just like there. Should we open the door? Because if it's gonna fire, maybe. We should push it pretty close to the door. So you don't get too much.
So we'll need to inflate the tire.
Yes, we will. Alright, I will do that. Then if you want to get the spark plug wrenches right here.
Yep.
Boom.
Pass it to you.
Awesome. Alright. So let's put that there.
This tire is so terrible with all the cracks.
Yeah, it's pretty dry rotted. This compression tester is actually pretty good. So yeah, I will use that again. Maybe
Yeah.
we can check rumble with this and see.
Oh, that would actually be a good comparison.
Yeah, and see how amazing of an engine rumble is.
That's about 10 pounds of pressure.
All right, sounds good. That's more than we have in our engine on that side.
I wonder if now we're finally like in an indoor quiet enough space.
Mm-hmm.
If we'd hear the air hissing out of this.
Maybe. I'm thinking it probably has something to do with
Yeah.
that. All right, so let's open the door and get this rolled out.
Sounds
Oh, it's
good.
not raining as much anymore. That's good. Should I get the seat?
No.
Okay, so now we can see like the exhaust pipe, if it's smoking. Let's see if we're getting fuel first.
Actually, I'm gonna want to watch the whole thing.
Hey, this is a really comfy seat, so should we open it?
Open it?
Yeah, let's open it. So, alright, brake on. So crank. Ready?
Battery must be getting lower and lower. It definitely don't see any movement here.
Okay.
But I don't know if I normally would. But
Well, you wouldn't see much, but it would be moving. So, do you want to check the fuel hose? See if we're getting past that little thing to do. If I get like
how would you do that? Like we disconnect it
So
here?
we disconnect that, and I grab like a container to put that in.
to catch the gas.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Here's the valve cover.
Yeah. Does that sound good?
Or do we want to put more fuel in? Obviously.
Well,
'Cause we see it
considering that
there,
we see fuel there, it should be getting there.
right?
So our carburetor could be tuned wrong.
How do we take that hood off this?
Very carefully.
Well, I'm just there's extra wires to the lights. You seem to have gotten. Look at that. You got chewed up and pinched between.
The fact that that still works is incredible. Wait. Alright, let me pop off this.
Oh, it looks. Oh, I see the disconnect.
You do?
Over here. I think you would disconnect this, go through these zip ties that they put on.
Oh, nice.
Well, like this one's probably so tight.
Very
Cut off.
nice.
So we would disconnect there, and then there's a hood bolt there. I assume there's a
Alright.
cotter pin.
So let's do that.
Do we want to back it back in or no?
Probably a little bit. Yeah. Pull the thingy out. So let's get this hood off.
So I'm gonna.
Can you
look
do
on
the
wire.
electrical connection?
I have trouble pulling these apart, especially with my hands. So I need you to do that, and I can do it.
Well, I mean, the real question is do you need a screwdriver?
Should we close the garage door?
Yeah, probably. What do we got?
We want to disconnect this wire so we can feed it through so the hood can be disconnected. What holds this up? The bumper. This frame is what's holding it up.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of cool. Versus so there's
Yeah.
not like a cable like on Rumble.
All right, so let me see if I can.
I don't know if your screwdriver will help you or.
think I can do. Is this just like a bolt?
There's probably a little clip or something.
Yeah, there's gotta be. There's always one. I think it's a wiggle off. Boom.
Boom, nice.
Disconnected.
All right.
We didn't even need the screwdriver.
Can you feed it through the zip ties, or do we need to cut them off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
that bracket's too big. You gotta cut them off.
Well, hold on. We might not need to cut this off.
So what's the best thing to cut them with?
Cutting tools.
Do we have any with us?
Fingers.
So no.
Yeah, we don't. Alright. I'll go back and get some needle nose pliers. Can you take off the bolts?
No,
Okay.
because we have to support the hood.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm back. I got some pliers because they're like flathead screwdrivers. You never know when you need them. And if you don't need them, well, at least you got pliers. Alright, so let me just snip these right off here. Or that. Yep, that works too. Man, what are them fire trucks doing? Boom. Disconnected. Alright, let me get the... Oh man. That's loud. Alright, so is it those? Ooh. Okay, cool. So those do have nuts in the back. Okay, so let me get some sockets. Let's try the biggest socket, which is a 3/4. I need a wrench. 3/4 is too big.
Your cutting tool worked.
Yeah, it did. I didn't even cut it. I tried.
Oh wait, it's a socket that's attaching it? Is it a bolt?
It's a nut.
Okay. I think we should close the hood when we do that.
Yeah. Pipe by engine. So let's try a 5/8. That's too small. 11/16. That's also too small. So that's too big. Oh, what's wrong with this nut? Oh, is it not a nut? It's not a nut.
That would do it.
Yeah, that would do it. Okay, so I think we might have to take the bumper off. But that might also not be the case. Okay, so if you open the hood, Dad,
Yep.
and then I think we just pull up. Like, I think we just lift.
That's simple.
Well, it is a simplicity.
Oh my gosh.
That is incredible.
That is a great design.
10 out of 10. Now let's find
Are
somewhere
you-
to put this down. Well, that was easy. Man.
I gotta say, this one was not well maintained.
This is
but
good.
They,
What do you mean this is not well maintained? This
There's
is
a-
incredibly
there's a
well
trawl.
maintained. The deck also appears to have leveled itself.
well, it's because we filled the tire with air.
That would do it.
Can you get to the bottom of the carb from here?
What do you mean?
See these here? Oh, that's the air intake right here. See that?
Where?
For the two sides? Isn't that what this is? There's a
What?
hole. There's a hole here. So I think that's where
Where's
it's
the
stuck.
hole?
Right here.
Oh yeah, that is the air intake. And the really big question is, do we have a two barrel? Because it's super important, and I'm seeing two tubes. That's cool.
So what is this?
Huh?
What is this?
This?
Dirt covered thing. Yeah.
It's a thing. I think it's electronic fuel management. Did I literally just read that without actually reading it? Electronic fuel management. Man, that's crazy.
I wonder if that's
Starting, made simple, patent pending. It might just not be giving this fuel. So,
right.
electrical
Could be that because
issues.
nothing else electrical
Yay!
is working. The starter's working.
So we've just not, we just don't have electrical to anywhere else.
So it was cool that we got the hood off.
Yeah.
What do we want to do with the front now? What is the point of this? This is just to give space around the attachment. Or no, the muffler.
The muffler's right there.
Okay.
Alright, so that's cool.
How's the throttle doing for movement? Out of curiosity.
Can you move it?
All the way
Alright,
down.
we got,
All the way up.
okay.
All the way down.
So it might have the same problem Rumble had. Oh no.
Sorry, buddy.
No, it does. It's good. So we could take the carburetor off.
But is it a carburetor or is it electronic fuel
Probably
injection?
it's not fuel injection.
What was that thing called again?
Electronic fuel management.
Oh.
So it's trying to regulate the fuel that's going in here. And if it's not getting power, then it can't do that.
I have a voltmeter.
Oh, nice. So let's do some electrical diagnosis. I will go hide in the corner. Ooh, my hand has tire print now. Fancy.
So we got key in the ignition switch.
Oh, and you got those alligator clips for the voltmeter.
I did. I should use them. Where did I put the voltmeter down?
Probably in there, yeah.
Because it also didn't quite fit in here when it's all together.
Alright. So, what did you not do?
I had it on the wrong side. I had the other new probes
Oh, that makes sense.
on that side. So let's do a few tests to warm up. Can you...
What should I do?
I was thinking of just testing and turning the lights on and off so I can test the voltage across. So,
Well, they're not connected. But
I know, but I can test
you can go to the power wire from that, right?
I can go to the pin.
I'll flip this switch.
So voltage.
Which one is it?
Actually, let me test the battery voltage real quick.
12.5.
So that's good, right?
So we've got some still.
What was it? I don't remember. This was 13.
About that.
Yep. 12.3, 12.4. Okay, cool. So now the question is, with the wires attaching here, how am I gonna... Starting made simple.
Well, it's it's made it 1,000 times more complicated. But,
Yep. Wait to our 90s mower.
oh
So
yeah.
I have all these, but I need a metal and metal contact.
That? Or we could take the bolts out and see what's under that cover there.
Is the ignition on?
Ignition's on.
Yeah.
Should we take the cover off?
Oh, those bolts are screws. They're just screws on the front.
So does that mean we need a screwdriver?
Well, we should use the other kind.
It's an Allen head.
It's an Allen head?
Yep.
We don't have any of those with us.
No, we don't.
Convinced you got the right size with just two?
Yes.
Maybe we had the right one in my little toolbox too.
Bigger than that. Smaller than that. The perfect guess.
Do you want to check the one that's in my toolbox that worked on the other thing? So I found this forum post, a guy that bypassed the failed electronic fuel management module. So I was going to do that. I don't want to bypass it yet. But...
Yeah. We'll get there eventually.
Oh, I see. So
That's big.
this is basically the electronic choke.
Yeah.
That's what he bypassed it with.
But it's not choking.
Was a choke cable.
That's also too big.
Right, 'cause it's not giving it enough fuel.
Alright, let me go grab a couple different ones. Alright, well I got an entire set this time. So we've got all the options. Let's hope this isn't metric.
Do we know what the fuse box is on this? Because I haven't tested any fuses.
Probably in here somewhere. That's the one we need right there.
Nice. Did it strip or turn?
Turn. Luckily. Okay. There's one. Yep. Turned. That looks...
Don't pull it too far.
That smells not good. Smells like ice.
Nice.
Okay. So that's off there. There are a few little clips that we can take out. But where the fuse is... So I guess they forgot to hire an electrical engineer.
Do you think you can get this float bowl off?
Yeah, if you keep looking for the battery, I'll get the float bowl. I don't want to take off this big thing.
This?
But, yeah.
I don't know if there are ways to access it just from the bottom with like a screw or something. But...
I can drain it with that.
See this? These two wires go to this. So
Yeah. That's our choke.
Shouldn't the choke see the air as well as the...
Well, yeah, but if you have the same amount of air and a lot more fuel,
Oh wait, is that what this is?
it'll work. It should be a lever or something that moves. Well, it's electrical, so
Well, so
that might move. Yep, that moves.
on top.
Yep, that looks like in the right location
And wait,
for a choke.
It looks like there's a wire
That's not a wire.
or yeah, there's a piece of metal.
That's a piece of metal.
Right. So you can push and pull.
So it's an electrical choke.
It's a rod.
No, a better term for that is an automatic choke.
Okay.
So
Which
you
is
don't
similar
have to go.
Like Tyler and Curtis push more. Because I can try voltmetering again. This connection.
Well, do you want me to take the fuel bowl out?
Wait a minute. What is? Or no, this is a transistor. Man, we should almost bring the shop back over.
Womp womp. Hey, can I have a 10? Thanks.
Wait, are you detaching a full bowl or something else?
I'm detaching this intake.
Can I?
Plus, that way we can check if our intake's clogged.
Can you before you get that too much looser? Can you start it real quick? It's not going to ignite.
Start it.
Let's try to see if I can tell.
Sure, it's not gonna ignite.
Or wait, let me check on the
We can pull the spark plugs out.
other side.
Can I just like bump it, see if that's getting power?
Voltage.
Getting power?
Yep.
Okay, so that's not the problem.
Well, that's one of like 6.
Oh, so like
Well,
one
that
for
was
each.
like 2 out of 10.
Oh, can we just take the starter boots off?
Yeah.
That's the one that really matters, because that's the one that has compression. Alright, thank you.
There you
That makes me feel a lot better.
go. Alright.
Alright, bump it again.
Yep.
That was
Did you
very
hear that
nice.
hiss?
Well, yeah, and then it went.
Or maybe it's just sliding.
That's a hiss.
That's you using your phone.
That's where the compression's going out.
And that's what I was hearing when I was beatboxing.
Definitely.
Where I'm taking
Where's
the
that
engine
coming
apart.
from?
This cylinder.
Well, duh. But like, I'll start on the intake.
So
So we might be getting power to those, but it might be.
I still think we have multiple problems. Like
Well,
the,
definitely.
the gas, the fuel not getting there and not igniting. Could just I'm hoping it's bad fuel like Cody's. If we get rid of the float bowl, that might fix that. And then we just have a compression issue, which I think
Which
should be
shouldn't
gas
stop it from running.
Correct.
It
should
should
be
just
gas
stop it from running well.
Right. So maybe I'll Allen wrench this back on. At least it had power to one part. I'm not going to test others right now because like, it's too hard with these probes. But
Okay. So I'll get that intake off. Nope. Way. Ow. Okay, cool. So we need a different wrench than a 10. It's not a 10. No, it's a V wrench. 3/8 might be the size we need. Yeah, it's 3/8. What would be really nice would be a 3/8 ratcheting socket. I don't know where that would be.
it's in your shed, isn't it?
That was the point.
It's a joke.
Yeah. Is it getting colder?
It feels like it. It should be getting warmer throughout today because it's going to be like the warmest.
This being a ratcheting 3/8 may be worth it.
Maybe what?
Might be worth it.
Are you finished?
No. Well, I've got 4, so
So you read this?
I do.
Oh, 4 to view.
Yeah.
Should I start taking the cowling off or no?
Yeah. Can you?
Is this because do we need to?
Yes.
Next. Filter first.
Ow. I mean, like, we could just like try to see if we can get it to run before fixing the compression issue.
Right, so then we don't have to take this off.
Yeah.
But you,
But I gotta put that bolt back.
how do we get the, you gotta get that bolt back on. How do we clear the foot bowl of the car?
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get this out of the way.
it's gonna be
Also, Dad, when you get it off, put it in the little can thing. Alright, so here's the plan. So it doesn't run right now, but Dad's thinking we could take off the drain, the flow of the carburetor, and I'm thinking we need to take this off to do that. Because if we have bad fuel in the carburetor, it's not going to want to get there. And we could probably check this. We did check it before, and that seems to work. So if we check all the pins, it would work great.
Because this is the electronic clutch kind of fuel management thing.
Clutch.
Clutch. Choke. One of those C words.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here it is, 3/8. That one's also. They're really, really rusted. This is really,
No risk of breaking.
really stuck. Once it gets like all the rust off, because it's not in there anymore, I'm trying to go really slowly.
That's smart.
If we get this running today, it'll be awesome.
Today? You're thinking today, Alex?
No, I'm just saying it'll be awesome if we get it running today.
That would be awesome.
Exactly.
Well, I guess you're right. Like, if we get it, if it is just bad fuel, like Tyler and Cody's in the car.
Yeah.
I still don't understand. Shouldn't the carburetor have like a little twisty on the bottom?
It should, but it's modern technology, so they renounce the good design of what came before it and make really dumb mistakes. This might be ratchetable now.
Wait, Alex,
Yeah?
is this a bolt?
Is there a twisty?
Not at the bottom, but right here feels like a screw, and right here feels like a screw. I don't know.
So that would probably drop it down.
Which is my primary goal.
I might still take this out.
So is this bolt back here that dropped, right?
Yep. Well, assembly comes out.
That could be good. That's kind of what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm doing right now? I still have to find the bolt, but I'm putting the other ones in, so the only kind you go on that.
Mm-hmm.
Just those.
Actually, wait. I think that'll work. Like, I think we can just put the cowl right back on. With these bolts like they are.
No, they're holes. They're not slots.
They go in.
That would be ridiculous. We've been digging them up the whole time.
Yeah.
Slot, 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 slot.
Man, we're really good at this.
We just learned down a different one.
Yep.
Alright.
A more complicated one. Well, hold on. We can't be done. We've still got a electronic fuel management system.
Oh, I see it.
You do?
Yeah, I don't want the thing you got for Christmas, the magnet to pull it out.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well, the good news is this bolt is almost out.
nice. Cooking.
Ugh. I'm gonna put those gloves on. It's disgusting in there. Ah, I had them in my pocket the whole time. That's a lot of. Hey! A screwdriver. Way better. That off. Perfect. Like that. And then all we have left is that. Which we need pliers for. Oh, hold on. I gotta put that back in my pocket. Where'd the pliers go? They were just here. Pliers. There they are. If fuel comes out of this, we'll know we're getting fuel to here. That's good. Where's a can that I can use to catch the fuel? Oh well. No fuel. So at least we found that problem. Oh wait. Do we have any fuel? No fuel. Alright. So that is an important discovery. Now we know that we do not have fuel there. Alright, looks like we had a gasket on there at some point in time. Maybe. Either that or it's built in. That would be pretty cool. Oh boy. Kneel on the pliers. Don't do that. The more you know. So what kind of screw are those? It finally has its true purpose! A flathead screwdriver! It's also a Phillips. I need a bigger one. Okay. Oh, hey, Dad.
Hey, bud.
Look at
Oh, wow.
this.
A whole unit comes out?
Yeah, it's that simple.
Simplicity.
Yeah. Water brake. Okay, so Dad,
Yeah.
what I found is
Yeah.
1, this comes off here in ammonia. 2, I took that off.
Oh wait,
3,
that's cool. So this is the intake?
and this is important.
Intake.
This hose had no fuel in it.
Nice.
Because like even if you turn it upside down and shake it, there's no fuel coming out of there.
But pardon me?
So,
But I still don't understand, unless this is a pump, I don't understand what sucks in it. Could be the ignition of the spark of the fuel in the float bowl creates a vacuum that sucks the fuel in.
I'd hope it wouldn't spark in the float bowl.
Well, no. I'm saying the spark explosion in here. I don't know. I see, something's got to pull
Well,
the fuel
like this
through, and I don't
does
understand.
pull the air and fuel mixture, the intakes.
Oh, so this is the output of the carb? Here and here?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So wait, is there... Okay. So
This
there's
is
just
the
no
intake.
fuel.
So there literally is no fuel.
But what controls... Do wires go to this? Or no?
We should probably still take the float bowl off. But to do that, I need a bigger flathead screwdriver.
I've got the one in my toolkit here.
I think that's the same size.
I think it is too.
Why'd I get up?
I'm on the floor.
Maybe the Phillips would, because it's one of those.
Check it out.
Let's
That just
go!
earned its worth as a present.
Awesome.
And we can leave them in, since now we know it's slots.
That's good.
Where's this? Oh yeah, this one's hard.
Huh?
This one's hard.
Which
Oh.
one?
Over here by the Bendix. This vertical sheet metal and this is supposed to come together and it throws into that. So it's too
Yeah.
far forward. So, you can keep going, you're good.
Oh, this is the wrong one. This is a Phillips. Whoops.
Here.
No.
Do you want this?
No, I have one.
Oh, so you want this?
screwdriver.
You want a bigger one?
No, I needed this Phillips. I do probably need a bigger one, but. Oh no.
What? You got something? You have a magnet stick if you drop something.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I need a bigger flathead.
You said?
Bigger flathead from the shed. You said, Dad. Really, the only time you need something this big is when you need a pry bar that's even better than your standard size flathead screwdriver.
If I get this back in, then you're taking it out.
Oh!
Wait, what do you... Oh, wow.
I'm taking the ball. Aside. Whoa. Stay. Stay. Good carburetor assembly.
No, I was wrong. I don't...
Need to make. Oh no.
No. Got it? I thought I moved.
It didn't. I've stripped it.
You stripped it with that?
Yeah.
No, I have a way to fix it. You want me to
Stripped
try?
up there. Yeah.
If I can get a vice grip to the side of it, I can twist a little.
Well, either that or. Yeah, that's starting to work. Yep, vice
Alright.
grips.
Wait, can you help me with this? I can't line up that hole. I was starting to bend it like this off the starter.
Wait.
I need somehow to, like I can only get to there, so it's gonna come down and then up a little. It's really close, it's just,
Thread it.
that was really close. Down. I'm sorry.
That's completely my fault. Now I got my glove stuck in it.
Should go-
That's cross threaded.
Yep,
Back then.
yep, back is the key. Okay.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
can't get it to start.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Is that good?
Oh. Oh.
I think that's good. And then I'll get here to ratchet. You gonna pick up those bolts?
Yep. We. Okay, now I need the vice grips.
What did you say those were?
Small.
Did you bring any vice grips?
Yes, I did. Why did I put that on the ground?
Are they
no.
in here?
Go to my
Oh yeah.
vice grips.
Alright.
The one tool that's actually as useful as a flathead screwdriver.
What size bolts are on the side of that? Tens? No.
Tenths? Yeah, tenths. But like the metric equivalent.
Right. This? Yep.
I'm so mad that I stripped it.
Understandable. Can I try?
Yeah.
I just want to see.
It just like went out the side. It's not like stripped. It's also really stuck.
Can you hold that?
Idea.
So I just want to try this from.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Okay. You have your idea?
Okay, so. Smalling.
That's
No,
a cool
this
idea.
is a good idea. This is a good idea. That's it. Okay, so. Also, for future reference, in case you ever wanted to know, which you probably don't, this giant screwdriver is 8 millimeters thick. So you can do this. Alright, Dad. Can you hold this down, or am I getting it with my knee?
No, I will get it. I just want to put on the 2 gloves to hold it. I might move the bolts somewhere else too.
Good luck. So left hand there, right hand there.
How are you gonna push? You gotta push down into the screw. 'Cause it's not so much the twist. That's the problem. It's the pushing down.
Oh no.
You okay?
Yep.
Didn't puncture it.
Well, hold on. If I push it down, when you twist.
With the wrench.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're pushing.
And I'm holding.
And then.
Oh, stop.
Okay, sorry, couldn't pop.
Yep.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
2, 3.
Stop. Yep, that is really stripped now. That's not good. I don't know how we'd get that out of there.
Solid wall. Can I try with the vice grips a little more?
Of an application. It's like watching giraffe ballet. A little bit too big. I got a wire, and this one is not clogged. Still working on that?
Yeah. Destroying it. And we could try WD-40, right?
I'm not sure that would really help, but okay.
Well, it'd be like a penetrant till we can use
So I want to get that one off.
Okay.
The pliers. So that'll drip down the deck onto the pan.
Wait, oh, you're taking that end off? Take
Yeah.
this end off.
I did.
Oh. Well, wait, then before you do that, pull it out of these brackets. And that way you can control the flow of it down into the pan. Okay, stop.
Well, that one's not clogged.
So it's this.
So that means that this, that little pumpy dude, it's not getting the fuel through.
It's great trouble. So I guess I should put the carb back. Sorry I didn't check it earlier when you're like, you should check this.
You should check this. Well, at least there was some gunk in that line that I'm seeing right now.
Which line?
The one that I drained into this pan.
Okay.
It smells good out there. It's weather. At least it's not raining anymore.
Put this slide up.
Huh? It's because you're using vice grips. Well, you're not grabbing all three. You're grabbing two.
Oh, sorry, from an angle. Yeah, we need one of whatever those are. Your positive crankcase ventilation, yeah?
Well, it's either a positive crankcase ventilation or a pump. Do you
Well,
think we
but-
should take it off?
Oh. Yeah, no, I think it still could be the football. So this is my theory. It's
Yeah.
not positive crankcase ventilation. It's literally
It
a
could
fan.
be a
And
circular.
as it gets the
fan.
pressure coming out of the 80 PSI, some of that going up in there spins the thing, which pulls the fuel through.
Well, the 80 psi isn't in there. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly.